Hey everyone, welcome to LisaBug Fitness and Yoga Short and Sweet series. Today I have for you a plank workout Tabata style. So Tabata is we will hold our planks for 20 seconds followed by 10 seconds of rest. There are 8 rounds per block of work and we have 4 of those. Now these planks are going to build in difficulty level. So we'll start out with a little bit more basic level plank and progress from there in layers. And I want you to be able to stay with the ones that you feel more comfortable with as you're getting stronger through your core, and then you can take those more difficult levels. So the biggest thing we need to know, first of all, is about our alignment and our posture. So go ahead and stand up, and I'd like for you just to notice your torso from the neck down to the tailbone. And where is your neutral spine? We are going to hold this neutral position in all of the planks. So make sure you're not looking forward and up with your head, bringing yourself out of neutral. We'll make sure we're not looking down towards our chest either. We're not arching our back excessively or rounding our back. We want to keep a very, very nice neutral spine, and we'll do that by really activating the muscles of the core. We'll keep our shoulders stable and we'll breathe during those planks. So our first one is down on our hands and knees. This is a spinal balance progression. So we'll make it a little bit more difficult with each of our 20-second rounds. You might need a little cushioning on your knees as we'll come down to an all fours position. Now if you have wrist issues, you also might like to, rather than flat palms on the ground, you might like to come up onto your fists. Use fists for wrists here to keep the wrists in a nice position, nice and straight. So let's come into our first 20 seconds, but before we do, find your good neutral spine so your back's not sagging, we're not pulling up and rounding, but we're really neutral, and that good cervical alignment. Brace through your abdominals, and let's begin our first 20 seconds. So draw your shoulders back, soften through your elbows just a little bit. Good position here.
3, 2, 1.
All right, right leg goes back. Now make sure we're not lifting the right hip up. Everything is really straight and strong, nice and squared. Activate that extended leg. Contract your leg muscles.
3, 2, 1, break.
All right, that was 20 seconds. We have a 10-second break. Take a couple breaths. Get ready for the left leg straight back.
3, 2,
All right, extend it out. So I have music with me today that's going to give me a little cue at each 20-second and 10-second mark. So you don't have to worry about the counting today. Feel those abs working. Good plank position. All right, knees down. Taking a break. Next time we go, right leg goes back and the left arm reaches out in front. Right leg back, left arm. So we have 2 limbs supporting us. The right hand, the left knee, hips and shoulders are square. This is an excellent plank position. Breathing.
3, 2, 1, break.
And bring it down. If you need a break for your wrists, come up, give them a shake out. Then get back into position. Ready for the left leg back, right arm forward. Hold. Again, check your back, make sure it's not sagging. Scoop your abs up. Nice and strong through that left shoulder. Check your head position. It's nice and neutral. Looking down.
3, 2, 1.
All right, take a break and rest. So we're going to add a diagonal movement here. So right leg back, left arm forward. Ready?
1, work.
Take it out on a diagonal. So I'm reaching my right leg out diagonal, my left arm out diagonal. Feel that extra little bit of work there on the core. Breathe through it. Finishing up that 20 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And bring it back in. Good, rest. Maybe shake out the wrists. Get ready for left leg back, right arm up.
1,
Let's go. Take it out on the diagonal. Good job. Ooh. Really feeling these planks now. Almost there, almost there.
3, 2, 1.
All right, bring it in. We have one more on each side. We're gonna move in and out of that diagonal position. Right leg back, left arm forward. Go out to the diagonal and come back in. Out to the diagonal and come back in. Everything is stable. Just that movement of the arm and leg is all we see.
3, 2, 1.
All right, let's switch sides. We have one more set to finish this first Tabata. Get ready. Left leg back, right arm forward. Shift out diagonal. Back into the center line. Shift out diagonal. And back to center. Woo! We're almost finished with this first round, guys. All right, that's our 4-minute Tabata. Take a little child's pose there. Relax and stretch. Going into the next block of work now, moving up into difficulty level. We have a side plank progression. So I'm going to give you again options. You can move up into the next progression, the next layer if you'd like, or just stay with the one that we are on. So let's get ready to start this one. I'm going to advance my music. Kneeling plank. Right knee forward. Kick out your ankle to the side. Left leg back. Open out into a side plank. And we're starting right here. Now this first one, lift up off of your hands so you're not even using your arm at all to support you. Breathe. Nice neutral spine again. Shoulders are on the same plane. It's a 20-second hold. All right, come on down. Adjust to the other side. Left knee is in front, your ankle is off to the side. Open that leg out and hold here with no pressure on your fingertips. So this is a wonderful side plank to do if you have wrist issues. So if you want to do all 8 rounds of this Tabata here, please do. It's a great option. Almost there. All right, come on down. Next option, right knee forward. Your entire hand is on the floor, taking some support of your upper body. Hold. Now I have that weight distributed between my right arm and my right leg up into the hip. Breathe nice and strong. The arm is reaching high toward the ceiling, or you can put your hand right on your hip. All right, come on down. Let's switch sides. Left knee comes to the front. Ankle kicks out to the side. Plant that palm. And 20 seconds here. Hold, hold. Now make sure this hand is right underneath the shoulder, so we don't want to be out here or have it too far underneath us. Really find a nice alignment. Stretch up into the fingertips or hand to the hip. All right, come back down. Let's switch sides again. Right knee in front. Right hand on the ground. Open out. This variation, top leg lifts up off the floor. So I have a little bit less weight distribution on the mat. That leg is hovering. This muscle is nice and strong through the hip and through the thigh. Breathe, breathe. Come on down. Let's switch, repeating on that left side, left knee in front. Open out. Lift that top leg up, 20 seconds. Good, now really activate this thigh. Firming up the muscles. Try not to sag into your shoulder, keep really lifted. Making your body feel light and lengthened. Come on down. Okay, we have one more on each side. Our last progression is a full side plank. Stack both feet. Come on up. 20 seconds. Good. Now only if you're ready for this, you can put that knee down on the mat. And breathe, breathe. Nice and strong. You can look down. You can look up toward the top hand or right in the center. All right, come on down. We have one more on the other side. So get yourself set up. Nice strong alignment. Option for this full side plank. Hold, hold. Now we had a lot of options in between, so taking the one that works for you all the way through the Tabata. Absolutely fine. Woo. Nice and strong. Nice job. All right, come on down. Take a little child's pose. Now those side planks can also be done from the forearms too. If you have any wrist issues, that's a wonderful way to modify the side plank. Okay, our next plank series does come from the forearms. So we'll be in a forearm plank with progressions moving up for this particular sequence. So when we come into our plank, we'll come down onto the belly and the elbows and forearms. I want to see how this feels for you to be in what's called Sphinx pose. If this is too much of a back bend, you're going to slide your hands in front a little further during the resting phase. Then when you'll bring it up to work, you'll bring those elbows right back underneath you. You can clasp your hands. You can keep them separated. You can turn your palms to the floor, whatever you like here. So our first one, start in your Sphinx pose. We'll begin to pull the abdominals in to lift the belly up off the floor. Try to find your neutral alignment of your spine. Knees are on the mat. 20 seconds. Breathe. So really make sure you're not sagging down into your shoulders here. Push into your forearms and lift up and out. Keep your head nice and neutral. If you can't make it 20 seconds, then you come down sooner and rest or drop those hips now. Coming into Sphinx or sliding your arms forward. We're going to repeat that one again one more time so you get the feeling of it. Pull your abs in and up. Hold this kneeling plank. Breathing. It's only 20 seconds, but it's really a powerful movement through your core. Very intense and effective. Make sure you're breathing. Let's take a break. Lower down. Okay, next one. We're progressing up to the toes, only if you're ready. Pull those abs in and tuck the toes under. Lift up into a nice full plank. Now some things to watch for. We don't want the butt to drop down or to lift up to the ceiling. You want a super neutral spinal alignment. If it's difficult for you to tuck your toes under, you can do this with your feet up against a wall. All right, let's lower down. Lengthen the spine. We're going to do one more, just like we did from the knees or the toes. Ready? Pick it up. Hold it strong. Check your head position. If you're up on your toes, tighten your thighs so your knees aren't loose. Those legs are really strong. Woo! Shoulders are strong.
3, 2, 1.
All right, come on down. Next option, we lift the right leg and hover it just a few inches off the mat. Either from the knee, here, or from the toes, here. So you have two choices, that kneeling plank with one leg lifted, or the full plank with one leg lifted. You'll feel this a lot on the supporting leg. Really strong. Take it down. Okay, left leg will lift either from kneeling plank or full plank. Ready? Bring it up from the knee, lift and hold, or from the toes, lift and hold. Nice and strong. This is our 6th of the 8 rounds. Woo. If do this workout every day, boy, we really will have a strong, powerful core. Come on down. Last option, we lift the right leg and take it on a diagonal, either from the knees or from the toes. Bring it up, right leg lifts, take it out to the side. You can do this up on your toes. Hold that leg slightly away from the midline of the body. Woo! Boy, this one's getting really tough. If you need to back down to another layer, feel free to do that. All right, take a rest. One more from the forearm. From the knees or toes, lift the left leg and hold it out on the diagonal. 20 seconds. Strong and powerful. Breathing steady. Almost there to the finish line. Woo. Couple more seconds, guys. Stay strong. And lower down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up and back to child's pose. Woo. Okay, if you have enough in you for one more Tabata round, we have one more to go. This is from the hands in high plank. So again, if you have wrist issues, maybe you're coming down again to do a forearm sequence, or you're coming down to do a spinal balance sequence. So you have a lot of tools in your toolbox, a lot in your arsenal to work with today to stay in your own level and to raise the bar for yourself. Okay, high plank. Hands are under your shoulders. We're going to walk our knees back behind us and drop the hips into a kneeling high plank to hold our start position for the first one. All right, so again, the butt's not up, the hips are not down. We're pulling up in neutral. Breathe, hold. 20 seconds. Now, as you really advance yourself in this Tabata, if you don't want to take one of the breaks, you can work through the break and just keep going. Do 40 seconds instead of 20. All right, push back to child's pose. We'll do that kneeling plank to child's pose one more time. Draw yourself forward. Drop those hips, kneeling plank. Good job. Scoop the abs in, press your shoulders away from your ears. Breathing. Powerful. Push back to child's pose. Okay, we've got a high plank from the toes. Come forward, tuck your toes under. Lift all the way up into a good high plank. Now your choice, if you're doing this high plank, is you can rest in a child's pose or you can rest in down dog. I'm going to give you the child's pose option first in my demo. So knees come down, push back, rest in child's pose. Relax your shoulders and your wrists. Back to plank from your knees or toes. Let's go. Good. So on my next break, I'm going to take down dog option. You can do child's pose option absolutely fine. Check your head position. Check your spinal alignment. Check in with your breathing. All right, push back, either child's pose or downward facing dog. Next time, we lift the right leg up. From the knees or from the toes, right leg lifts up. Abs in tight. Now this leg isn't very high. It can be just an inch or two off the mat. Woo. Almost there. All right, child's pose or downward dog. Get ready to lift that left leg up from the knees or toes. Shift forward. Left leg lifts. Nice job, everyone. We're almost finished with this workout already. It's quick, but it's deadly. It's short and sweet. Push back, child's pose or down dog. We have one more on each side. From the knees or toes, bring the right knee into your chest. Ready. Pull it in, hold. Now you can have this bottom knee down, holding that leg in, giving yourself a nice plank position. Good job, good job. Now make sure you're not losing it in your shoulders. Keep pushing up away from the mat. Almost there. All right, child's pose or down dog. Last plank, guys. Knees or toes, left knee in towards your chest. Hold. 20, 19, 18, 17. Good, breathing. Ask yourself, is it worth it? Yes, it is. Final countdown. And then drop the knees. Rest in child's pose. Now have a seat right on your mat. Those shoulders get a lot of work in a plank workout. So let's bring our right arm across the chest. Stretch your shoulders. Look to the right side. Sitting tall. Excellent. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring that left arm across. Hug it in. Look to the left side. Relaxing your shoulders. And look to the front. Inhale, open. Exhale, let the arms float down. 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. 1 final breath. Inhale. Press the palms of your hands together. Drop your thumbs into your heart. And it is my honor to guide you through this short and sweet Tabata plank workout. Thanks, everyone. Take care and have a great day.